A witch's curse and Greek tragedy, Spanish style. The village of San Julian has got it all.
Morning in Palas de Rey. Making our way out of town is uncomplicated as we follow the yellow arrows past a faded poster from the July elections. By the way, Pablo's party, Partido Popular, won the vote. Who else but Mr. Hall would look that up for you? Fields turn to forest, and 3.6 kilometers later, we walk into tiny San Julian. With its Romanesque church and a tale with a familiar-sounding plotline.
Now, if this were anywhere else, I would say this myth is worthy of a Greek tragedy. So as the story goes, when the village's namesake, San Julian, was born, witches laid a curse on the baby that he would kill his parents. To be sure, no one knows where Julian was born, and so let's just stipulate it wasn't here, and it was a real long time ago. So, to continue, his father overheard the witch's evil doings and wanted to get rid of the baby, but his mother wanted to raise him. As the boy was growing up, his mother would suddenly break out into tears thinking about her son's homicidal future. The boy didn't learn about his curse until he was in the forest and a stag told him. Another version has his mother telling him about it. Either way, Julian decided he needed to get as far away from his parents as he could, and after 50 days of walking, he found himself in Santiago, where he married a wealthy widow. So let's fast forward 20 years. His parents decided that they wanted to find their son. They found themselves in Santiago as well, and they went into a church and they met his wife. She invited them to come home with her. Julian was out hunting, and when he came home, he found two people in his bed and assumed they were his wife and her lover. Yep, he killed them. If this was really a Greek tragedy, no doubt he would have killed himself out of grief. But the story's authors decided to give him a more noble decision, and he decided to go out and do devotional deeds. And one of them was to build 5 hospitals for pilgrims.
While we digest that story, we continue along another forested path with a couple of happy hikers.
Well, 5 moments on the trail.
Then, Mato Casanova, a hamlet of about 8 residents. We head through a wooded strip surrounded by fields.
Maar nu is het een blinde man zelf met zijn hond die dan eigenlijk alles komt demonstreren.
Another 3.5 kilometers pass under our boots and we come to Liberero, once a big deal stopover for pilgrims. And yes, watch for the Camino dogs. On the outskirts of Ferrelos, there's this industrial complex where, among other things, dairy products are processed and packaged. There's also a shaded park strip just made for lounging. From here, the next landmark is this bridge over the Rio Ferrelos. About 13 kilometers since we started this morning. Finally, we arrive in Melide and walk past what appears to be the town's oldest section to this much more modern beer company-sponsored mural. Not the last we'll see on our way to Santiago. In case it isn't obvious by the signs, Melide's culinary specialty is octopus.
Okay, thank you.